Hey guys, what's up? It's me, the Prince of Records, and welcome to the Bank of Music. I am going to do some vinyl finds, but first, before I get to what I found, I'm going to show you guys what I'm playing. This is Burt Bacharach plays his hits, and I actually saw this at Goodwill for $1. Pretty good album. The only reason why I got this is because this was the exact album from Austin Powers. And I believe this was the first movie, Austin Powers. So once I saw this, I had to get it because um, I'm a big Powers fan. So it's pretty good. Um, no songs on there that I really. Oh, What's New Pussycat? It's the only one that really stands out. First album is I got for a little bit of money. Is their debut album, Clash. Let me take this out so you guys can see it more. The Clash. Now, this isn't just a normal Clash album. This is their first album. And when I say their first, I don't mean their debut album. I mean their first ever pressed. UK pressed. Let's see. I don't want to take it out because I made this video before and it had took a little bit too long. And yeah, but when I took this out of the sleeve, I found right on the inner sleeve it says trademark of Britain. So that's pretty cool. I thought I'd never seen that one before. I love this album. And this is a punk rock album. So yeah. I'll put that in later. Second album I got was, I've never seen this out in the wild before. I've seen this actually at the same record store for about 5, 6 weeks. It's a Queen album. Let me get this up for you. Let's see, there you go. It is a bootleg album from two album. This is a very rare album, mainly because it wasn't. Nobody really knows it exists. I looked on Discogs, and the CD of this album, selling, I believe, around $80, and it's only sold once. And then I looked on eBay. This album sold for over $150. I got a really good deal on this album because I am a regular at the store. But on to the next album. As you guys probably could already tell, I am a big Rolling Stones fan. So here's one to complete something. Rolling Stones, Some Girls. This is the band cover. If you look, faces move. Here's the back. Yeah, I got this album, $10 for this album. Not a bad deal whatsoever. Yeah. The back is obviously risque for that time, but not that bad though. Pretty good condition. I'd say I'd give this one a very good plus. I haven't listened to this one completely yet, so the reason why I got this album is because if you remember the first video I made, the first or the second video, I made the Miss You, the pink vinyl. one, and that is track number 1. That song number 1 on this album. And then I also have Miss You disco version. I want to listen to that. I haven't had time to listen to it, but I am going to listen to that. So yeah, so I have 3 things. Next album I have is Boys Brigade. Never heard of this band. I got it because it sounded interesting. And nobody in here that really pops out. I believe this is on Capitol Records, but nobody really stands out. So yeah, it's a pretty. Another one I have is Blue in Heaven, all of God's Men. I just got it because of the cover. In the back cover, look at that. That's a pretty cool album cover. Generic sleeve. I believe this is a little bit of rock, maybe a little bit of tech rock, maybe. Once again, I got it for the cover. Another one I got is Zera 1, the Domino Effect. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty cool cover? I got that for the cover. And then here's the back cover. I found out later, doing a little bit of research on this album, this is their last album. I think this is a hard rock. It's on Mercury. And everybody knows how I love Freddie Mercury. Kidding. But I believe that's a that's a rock album. Next album I got is a soundtrack album by Sir Elton John. Friends. I saw this album actually at Goodwill for a lot of money, like $2, and I go, that is beat to shit. But this album for $1 in better condition. I haven't listened to this yet. I'm a big Elton John fan. I like Elton John because he has pretty good hits. No songs on here stand out to me. Haven't seen this movie, 1970, so that's about 24 years before I was born. So yeah, Elton John, quote, Friends, a Paramount Picture. My first Tom Jones album, Mr. Tom Jones Live. I like Tom Jones. He's a pretty good singer, even though people give him a lot of flack for it. The songs on here are All That Good News, Hello, Oh Young Lovers, I Just Can't Stop Loving You, What's New Pussycat, which is also on this album. Not Responsible, I Believe, My Yiddish Mommy, Shake, That Lucky Old Sun, one of my favorite songs by him, Green Green Grass of Home, It's Not Unusual, A Land of 1,000 Dances. Pretty good. I haven't listened to this album yet, but I will, hopefully this week. But the cover is pretty worn out. I'm pretty beat up. But for $1, I can't go wrong. Another album I got, SVT, No Regrets. This is a 1981 band, 80s band, USA version. This is pretty weird group. I think this is basically a rock thing. Always something there to remind me. And most of these are for $1. I can't go wrong. Another one is Fix and All That Jazz. Chuck Slate and his traditional jazz band. And it still has this cellophane on it. On that, that's pretty cool. This is, as of course, traditional jazz. I really like it. It's old, classic. Next up, Chubby Checker, Limbo Party. I saw this at my local record store, and the only reason why I got this isn't because of Chubby Checker, isn't because of his singing or any song on here. Well, there was one song. The reason why I got it. Let's see, what's that right there? Does it say La Bamba? Yeah, by Ritchie Valens. Mr. Ritchie Valens, the late, great. I got this because I was hoping that would have the regular on it. But unfortunately it does have it, but all these songs, of course, are limbo geared, so it's a limbo version of that. It's still okay, but it's not as good as the original thing. But it's a good album. I'm glad I got it. $5, can't go wrong. Ritchie Valens on it. Another album I have is a blues album, and I wasn't going to get this until one of the people in the record store talked me into getting it. It was only $1, but it's Robert Clay, Strong Persuader, and this is a very good album, very quote adult album. Like all you got to do is listen to this song. I guess I showed her right next door, parentheses, because of me. Basically about doing something to a woman next door. But yeah, pretty good album. This album has like one minor skip, but other than that, it's good. Let's see. Ooh, another Elton John. This one, I don't even like the way he looks. This one, Elton John, Rock on the Westies. No major songs on here that I know of that are his major. It has all the inserts and everything. But yeah, if you know anything about this album, please let me know. I'd love to hear it. Another album I think everybody should have in their collection, is because number one, it's one of the most popular albums of the 80s, still very popular today, is Born in the USA by the boss, Bruce Springsteen. I got this because Born in the USA. Then let's see, another one of my favorite songs is Dancing in the Dark. That's a good song too. But yeah, good album. I think everybody needs to have this in their collection. Paid, how much did I pay for this? $2, I think. Another album I have, it's a soundtrack album. So one of my favorite musicals is West Side Story. I think this is a very early press, if not the first. Has all that. I got this at Goodwill for like $1. Music by Leonard Bernstein. Yeah. So, I love this cover. It's just a good all-around thing. Another album I got is a Monkees album, my first ever Monkees. More of the Monkees. This has, of course, Davy Jones. Sorry, I was thinking of his first album, David Jones. And this has some music on, like When Love Comes Knocking, Mary Mary. Let's see, who else? I'm a Believer. The Day We Fell in Love, a good song. Now, what's interesting is, let's see, some of these songs were produced by Carole King. If you don't know who that is, look it up. I believe she had the biggest selling album for like maybe a week or a year. Paid this is an original pressing. And you can tell it's an original pressing because it doesn't have the RE at the end of it. So yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I had to change the music. Another one I saw for $1. I had to get it the moment I saw it. I'm not gonna chance it is Mr. Showman and himself, Liberace, plays golden themes from Hollywood. Look at that. Isn't that a nice clean cover? Here's the back. There's songs from Moon River, theme from A Summer Place, Never on Sunday, Days of Wine and Roses, theme from Exodus, theme from the VIPs, Maria, theme from Woman of the World, Till There Was You, Irma La Deuce, almost a douche, but very good. I liked his piano style, and all around okay album. But the last album I have is a Beatles related album. Joe might like this, but obviously has this because he has everything to do with the Beatles. And this is John Lennon, live in New York City. My first John Lennon album. The only reason why I got this album is because of Imagine, which is, of course, to the younger generation, to me, one of his most famous songs. Let's see. I got this for not that much, but yeah. There's more at the end of at the bottom of here it says "We All Shine On," John Lennon, which I believe is a terrific thing. Now, I got more albums that I got, but they're Elvis albums, and I want to make a different video for that. But if you stay tuned, you guys, because if you want to listen to this album, which I highly recommend you do, this is going to be my next Now Spinning It one. Near Mint is very good. So yeah, thanks for watching my video. If you've made it all the way through, I am doing a contest called the Royal Contest. It's held all the way through the end of summer. So far, I'm very excited to do it. All you need to do really is make a video saying you're in it, and I'm changing it up a little bit. I want you to show me something that you got that surprised you after hearing it. Like here, I got one of these albums just for the cover, and I really like it. What's something in your collection that you like? So, thank you for watching. Have a good night, and thank you for visiting the Bank of Music. Bye.